How do you connect with your galactic spirit guides? Pleiadians, Arcturians, Andromedans, Sirians, and so forth. In this video, I'm going to share with you the steps that you can take to connect yourself with your galactic energy, your star brothers and sisters. For more spiritual and ascension updates, subscribe to my channel for a new video every Wednesday. So the first step is to see which type of energy do you want to connect with. So I myself is an Arcturian, Pleiadian starseed, and these are the two energies that I express the most. And so I've connected myself to an Arcturian Master of Light, Pleiadian Masters of Light. I've also connected with the Galactic Council of Light as well. So I have had some experience working with these different energies, and there's 3 ways that you can connect to your galactic energy. And for explanation's sake, I'm going to just use Pleiades, for example. So the first type of connection is connecting to a Pleiadian Master of Light. These beings are usually much more higher in vibration, very close to the 7th dimension. They're usually 5th, 6th, and 7th dimensional beings. And these are separate entities or separate consciousness in the higher realm, kind of like archangels and ascended masters that are service to others and are willing to help you with your spiritual journey. So that's the first type, the Masters of Light, the high-level spirit guides. The second type of Pleiadian energy that you can connect with is your higher dimensional Pleiadian self. So this might be a 5th dimensional Pleiadian self, right, in another realm that you can connect with and work with each other to ascend, to awaken, and to raise your vibration even more. So that's the second type. The third type is actual Pleiadians. So these are like perhaps the Pleiadian Council of Light, the galactic forces, the love and light team from the Galactic Council of Light that are Pleiadians. So these are the 3 types of energy that you can connect with. And if you're brand new in your spiritual journey, I would suggest going in order. So try to connect with the highest frequency beings, right? The Pleiadian Masters of Light, your Pleiadian high-level spirit guides to start with. Once you've learned the ways of channeling, once you have learned how to discern energy, then you can try to connect with your multidimensional self and then to the Pleiadian Council of Light. So this is the safest path to go. Go with the highest form first and then work your way down. The second step that you can take is to set your intention. So what is your intention connecting with the Pleiadian energy? If you're coming from the place of wanting to be famous or coming out of desperation or wanting to feel special, those places are not the best state to be in to channel. Because when you open up and if you're brand new, you don't have a mentor that guides you, you can open up yourself to other beings that might not be the highest vibrational beings that you want to connect with. You might have interference. So be sure that you're coming from a space where you're genuine. So you genuinely want to accelerate your spiritual journey. You genuinely want to activate your spiritual skill to become a better healer, better channeler. These genuine spaces of wanting to be in service to others will be the best state of being to connect with these Masters of Light. So set your intention. Why? Why do you want to connect? The third step is to, of course, prepare yourself. And that means that a lot of people try to force channeling and they're like, I want to channel now. But remember, your higher self have your highest good in mind. Your higher self is a higher state of who you are in a higher dimension. We can call them our future self. So there must be something in between that your higher self is trying to get you to pay attention to start your channeling journey. And a lot of times this come out as dark night of the soul, depression, anxiety, or a repeating pattern that you are working on to heal. It doesn't mean that you need to be perfectly enlightened, perfectly in the state of spiritual master to channel. Not at all. We're always channeling through art, through singing, through writing already. But when you are devoting yourself to really bring forth this galactic information, it's a privilege. It is a blessing. So you have to have a certain degree of foundation. And this is why in a lot of traditions like spiritual schools, mystery school, they talk about discipline, right? They talk about chop wood, carry water. These are important steps to take before you move up to a higher dimensional space. Because when your foundation is not strong, and when you try to force your spiritual energy to open, this is where a lot of people get ungrounded. They start to lose themselves, psychosis, and all those things that I wouldn't want you to experience. So trust in the divine flow. Set your intention, but if nothing comes today, that's okay. Might come tomorrow, might come next month, but trust. Trust that you're in this river of cosmic flow, that wherever you need will be brought forth to you. So this also means channeling when you're feeling at ease and at peace. If you're in a moment of distress and you are experiencing some negative emotions, and we all go through that, we humans, those are not the best time to channel, right? Those are the best time to nourish yourself and care for yourself first. So now that you have the foundation, now that you're in the right state of mind, the next step to take is to set an invocation. So an invocation creates an energetic and spiritual boundary to ensure that you're connecting with the right source. So first step, right, address source, God, divine, your higher self, your ascended masters, spiritual guides. Then you want to offer love and gratitude, right? I respect your teachings. I love you all. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for shining light and love upon me. And then you can request. So I request and I give permission through my higher self to connect with my Pleiadian Master of Light. The reason for this is because I want to work on this and then fill in the blank blockage. And I feel that by connecting with my Pleiadian Master of Light, they will help me with this blockage. I will still be responsible to do my inner work, but I seek guidance from a genuine space. Ask and you shall receive. Set your intention and now move into a meditative state. So come into a meditative state, and each of you meditate differently. I'm able to meditate in a trance state. Some of you might not be able to. You might have to use automatic writing to communicate with your guides. Some of you might be through sound. You might hear sound frequency, and when it starts, it might sound like ringing in the ears, or it might come out as lyrics and songs. These are different clear abilities that you have. So go into a meditative state, however you do it. Maybe it's through art. And relax your body. A state of relaxation is very important. Your mind has to be quiet enough to allow you that space, that spiritual channel to connect with your guides. And if you're in this state right now, I have so many free videos that you can check out in my channel that will help you open up to channel, light language, so forth and so forth. Once you're ready to move on to the next state, then in your meditation, begin to envelop yourself with white light. You want to radiate light, love, be in this vibrational state. And the next thing you want to do is feel yourself raising your vibration, connecting to source. And I use a visualization. I use a visualization of myself, right, being transported by this white orb up to the higher realm. And in this higher realm, it's just like clouds, white space, and I would see Mother Kuan Yin. I would feel my spiritual masters in the higher realm. And once you have reached the higher realm, Then you can ask your higher self or an existing master that you already work with to connect you or introduce you to your Pleiadian spirit guide. And at first, with this Pleiadian spirit guides, they're often light beings. They might not take a form, depending on which dimension they're in or how they choose to project themselves to you. So I've seen spirit guides that are of light beings and spirit guides that will project themselves almost like a priestess or like a being with white robes. So they can also come out in that form as well. You might not be able to see features, right? So it's just like a light being. Feel into the energy in your auric field. Get to know the energy signature. This is where your vibration is trying to match their vibration so you guys can synchronize and communicate with each other. Do this a few times if you're brand new to channeling so that your energy, right, get uplifted to a higher vibrational state. Once you're able to do that really easily, right, and you can feel this in your body like warmth, it's light, it's tingly sensation and a beautiful feeling of peace, then you can ask for messages. So remember, these beings only help when you ask, right? They don't infringe of your free will. So you can ask your Pleiadian Master of Light, right, about this specific situation that you're dealing with. I'm dealing with this. What message do you have for me? What guidance do you have for me to help me move forward from this state that I'm in right now? Can you show me? And if you're clairvoyance, ask them to show you through visuals. If you're clairaudience, ask them to speak to you in sound. And if you are a clairsentient, ask them to send you the state of being that you need to be in to move through this blockage. Then maybe you will start to feel this great sense of trust, this great sense of perhaps even movement energy. It means go forward, take action. And you can ask, what type of action can you show me? So communicate with your Pleiadian spirit guide in this way. And the more that you practice, the more that you establish this connection, the more easier it will become for you. And the messages will be clearer and more precise. And to end the connection, of course, thank your higher selves, divine source, your masters of light. See yourself being transported back by the white light, back to your physical body, and then feel yourself grounding back to Mother Earth. You can visualize beautiful flowers, roots, and vines growing towards Mother Earth. Ground yourself. Stretch your body. When you come back from such a high vibrational experience, you might need to stretch. You might yawn, right, to release the old energies. Do whatever you need to feel at ease. And sometimes I find that even during these channeling experience, you might find pain can arise, right? Observe it. Don't be afraid of it. Like sometimes the master might have worked on you and released a blockage. So what it is just like the energy being able to move down these meridian lines again. And then from there, write down your experience, right? What have you learned? What are your next steps? And go ground yourself. Go outside, hug a tree, get some food, beets, sweet potatoes, drink water. Water replenishes your body and your pineal gland. So stay hydrated. And that's the big picture of how you can connect with your galactic guides. Each one of you is different, so it's hard for me to tailor the answer towards you, but this is the general step that you would take. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. You can ask me and I can help you as best that I can. My name is Tiffany. I hope that you found this information helpful. Give me a thumbs up and I will see you next time in my video. I upload a new video every Wednesday about starseed matters, spiritual healing, and spiritual ascension. If you want a more individual support, I do offer private reading sessions, private healing sessions, and I also train people become healers as well if you want to become a channeler and healer like what I'm doing. Sending you lots of love, lots of light. Go out there and work your magic. Bye.